The one question that I often get is, when should I begin studying for my case study exam? And this we get very commonly for the May exam or the August exam. Any case study window that you look at, may it be the May case study or the August case study or the November case study or the February case study. Often questions are, when should I start studying? When I should start studying for this particular exam. I'll take the May exam as an example, but this video will be relevant for all case studies that are coming up. So let's say you are taking the exam in May 2023. It may be the operational management or the strategic case study. So if you are taking a case study exam that's coming up in May, and currently if we are in March, then when should you start studying? Now we all know that the pre-scene will be available only 1 month, 1.5 month before the exam. So for the operational case study, which is in May first week, the pre-scene is released at the end of March. So you have 1.5 month with the pre-scene maximum. For the August case study, obviously the pre-scene is going to remain the same, so you have access to the pre-scene for a longer period of time. For the November case study, again the pre-scene is released 1.5 month before the exam. And for the Feb case study, the same pre-scene is going to be used, so you again will have ample time. My suggestion is, for anybody who's taking the exam for the first time, any case study exam for the first time, go for the May or the November attempt, because by chance, if anything were to happen and if you don't pass the exam, you still get the opportunity to take the exam in the same pre-scene in the August or February attempt respectively. Because May and August, same pre-scene. November and Feb, same pre-scene. It's not to say that if you're taking the exam for the first time and if you're taking it in August or February, you're at a disadvantage. No, it's just that if you're taking it in May, you have that, I'll say, bottom line to fall to if in any case you do not pass the exam or you end up postponing your exam last minute, you have the chance to take the exam with the same pre-scene in August again. So my personal outlook is, go for the May exam if if you can commit time to it. So when should you start studying? When should you begin your studies? My suggestion is, begin now. Even if you're taking the exam in May, in August, start now. What can you start on now? The most important part that you can start on is pre-exam prep, which is your revision courses, which is your revision of the E, P and F pillars. Whatever case study you're taking, the E, P and F pillars form the base of the case study. You will need knowledge from the E, P and F pillars to make sure that you can do well once the case study is released. You can apply that knowledge once the case study is released. If your background is weak, if your base is weak, then how much ever practical knowledge you have, you will get stuck somewhere somehow. So start now, begin with the revision. And to help students with revision, we have our specific revision courses available for all three levels. Your operational level, management level and the strategic level. We have revision courses for all three. These revision courses are made for students who need a refresher of the E, P and F syllabus. They are made for students who are coming in through the exemptions route. They are made for students who have probably chosen the FLP route but still want good extra explanations. So these revision courses give you background knowledge of the E, P and F pillar for the operational, management or strategic case study, whichever you are going for. So the idea is, whatever case study window, start now, start early. The earlier you start, the more time you get with the material, the more time you can spend with the material, the more strong your base is, and automatically everything from there will be easier, will be more straightforward for you. Let's put it that way. So whatever case study window, start now. Specifically, if you're looking at May, start right now. If you look at August, you can also start now. If you look at November, you can also start now. Start working on the revision in the background. And we have ample stuff to keep you busy. With the revision, it's not like you're only studying from the notes. We will give you quiz questions. We will give you writing practice, typing practice from the very onset to keep your study challenging, to keep your study interesting. So pre-exam prep is very important and you can start now. If you're looking at the May exam, obviously start now. But even if you're looking at, even if you're looking at the windows after May, you still have the opportunity to start now, to begin on revision. So where to start then? Now we have specific introductory materials available on our YouTube channel. We've done a very important introduction to the OCS, MCS, SCS exam, details about what the OCS is, what the MCS is, what the SCS is, the introduction to these exams. We have done a video on these on YouTube itself, and we'll leave a link to those videos. It will come up somewhere on screen at this moment, because we want you to go through them if you are looking at what the exam pattern is, what the exam structure is. And like I said, the how to pass your OCS exam video, how to pass the MCS, how to pass the SCS, these are videos which we have created. You can straight away jump into them, and they will be important to give you a start. They will be important to give you a good head-on start, to make sure that you are understanding what is important for this exam. Now throughout our courses, we focus on three main pillars. The first pillar is the revision pillar. Like I said, start early. Second pillar is the pre-scene pillar. It will be available, as I mentioned, for the May exam and for the November exam, 1.5 months before the exam. So you will have a full detailed pre-scene analysis from us. And the third pillar we work on is mock writing. Mock writing is the most important, and we do the most number of questions for practice for our students, ensuring that our students have the best chance of passing the exam. So the idea for this video is, if you're looking at the May exam, start now. You can start working on revision. Once the pre-scene is out, you can directly jump into the pre-scene using our pre-scene analysis. Along with that, side by side, we'll start mock questions with you. We'll start case study assignments with you. We'll start case study homework with you. But none of this will be possible if your base is weak. Understand that. My idea always for students is, let's take the May exam, or let's take the May exam as a benchmark. You start now. Start preparing, start doing your revision. Once the pre-scene is out, our twice a week live lessons will begin for the full course, where we'll take the pre-scene, discuss the pre-scene, give you a pre-scene analysis, and then introduce mock questions. While doing the pre-scene, I will make links to the E, P, and F syllabus. We'll be making links to the E, P, and F syllabus. If you haven't revised your E, P, and F syllabus for the OCS, MCS, or the SCS exam, it will not make sense to you. You will feel left out. Your confidence will start to lose. I don't want that. That is why I say start your prep early. Give yourself time. Majority of our students are working professionals. You need to give yourself time. You need to give yourself time where you're studying 1 hour, 45 minutes a day, not more than that. Sequentially covering up the syllabus, writing quiz questions to concrete your knowledge. Then when the case study is out, it's going to be non-stop work for the final 1 month till the exam date, where you are continuously doing assignments. All of our courses are run in a very systematic way, in a very, in a very straightforward way. and we make sure that each aspect, each part is introduced to students at the right time. So you will have to make sure that you support us by doing the background study, by following the material that we give you. So the idea is start now, start early. It will give you a good opportunity to take these exams with a positive mind. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, or you can email us on help@fintutors.com. Our courses we are already taking intakes, and study instructions have been provided for the May exam, for the August exam, for the November exam, whichever exam you're planning. Just leave us an email and we'll give you the correct instructions. We'll give you the correct direction. We are here to help you. And as you all may already know, we are CIMA registered tuition providers, and we have won the Global Pass Rate Excellence Award in 2022. Only 6 other tuition providers in the entire world have this recognition. FinTutors is one of them. So you can understand that the material that we curate gets results, gets outcomes, and that is why we are at this level. So I hope to see you on board with us on one of our study courses. If you have any questions, do leave us an email. Thank you.